Coronation Street's Shona and David clash over killer son Clayton. Shona Ramsey and David Platt face a major rift next week in Coronation Street, as tensions flare over her troubled son, Clayton Hibbs, following his suicide attempt in prison. Earlier in the storyline, David secretly intercepted messages between Shona and Clayton, going as far as visiting the prison to lie to the young man, claiming Shona no longer wanted any contact with him. This deception was an attempt to sever ties between his wife and her murderous son. However, David's actions came back to haunt him when Shona received a call from the police, informing her that Clayton had attempted to take his own life. The news left David consumed with guilt, though he kept his earlier interference hidden. When Shona later stumbled upon an email from Clayton, David manipulated the situation. He suggested that she might have missed it due to her ongoing struggles with memory issues following her brain injury, leaving her questioning herself. Shona's heartbreak intensified when she learned that, despite surviving, Clayton had refused to see her while recovering in the hospital. This rejection left her feeling helpless and conflicted, especially with David showing little empathy for her plight. Next week, Shona's desperation to reconnect with her son clashes head-on with David's staunch opposition. Fans of the ITV soap will recall the deep animosity between David and Clayton, stemming from Clayton's murder of David's first wife, Kylie, in 2016. The couple previously agreed to avoid discussing Clayton altogether after his brief reappearance in 2020. But in upcoming scenes, Shona defiantly tells David she is determined to visit Clayton, regardless of whether or not she has his blessing. Her resolve sets the stage for a dramatic confrontation between the couple. When Shona ultimately makes her way to the hospital, she is met with a difficult sight: Clayton, restrained and handcuffed to a prison guard. Undeterred, she approaches her son's bedside, hoping to reconcile. The question looms: will Clayton reveal David's recent visit and the lies he told in an attempt to alienate mother and son? Such a revelation could send shockwaves through Shona and David's already fragile relationship. Actress Julia Goulding has hinted at the fallout, suggesting that the truth about David's manipulations could lead to devastating consequences for the couple. When Shona discovers her husband has been gaslighting her and played a role in Clayton's despair, it's going to unleash a storm. Goulding revealed, she won't take it lightly. There's a lot of anger, hurt, and the very real possibility that this could destroy them both.